Hello everyone, it's Justine. Today I'm going to make a really cute Christmas card that is dog themed. I'm going to use the stamp set from Spellbinders called Christmas Pups. It's part of their holiday cheer enclosed, which is a lot of dog themed dies, stamps, and I guess it is just dies and stamps, but it's super cute. So I'm going to use a little dash hound and just stamp out 4 sentiments kind of scattered above my little dash hound. And then I'm going to just heat emboss it with some clear embossing powder and give it a little shine. I really enjoy doing that with the VersaFine black ink that I just used and using it with the clear embossing powder because it gives a shine and I don't have to worry about black flecks being all over. Because I used a black ink with the clear embossing, that's how I got that look. If I were to use a clear embossing with black powder, I could have powder kind of lingering. So that's why I do it black with clear instead of clear with black. Anyway, I let my heat embossing gun kind of warm up and let the magic happen. I love watching embossing powder turn from powder to its shiny, pretty gloriousness, but that's just me. I especially like the gold when it turns from the brown yucky powder to a pretty gold. It's kind of my favorite, but I'll use black this time since I plan on coloring my little dog. Now this little dog is modeled after a friend's dash hound, which I just realized that he was a dash hound a couple months ago. I just never even thought about it, but yes, he's a dash hound. His name's Arlo, so I'm just going to call this little guy Arlo for now. To color Arlo, I'm using some Copic markers, starting off with E35 for a little bit of eyebrow, and then N9 to kind of cover his little eye area, but leaving that little brown area still visible. I'm kind of using a picture to go off of because I don't remember exactly how he looks, but I'm trying to get what I can. I do know he has a little spot on his rump and his tail is black. Still using that N9. Then going back with E35 and adding a couple little spots on his legs and realizing that his ear does have a little bit of brown and a little bit of spots on his face. So I'm just going to kind of go over that, and with the Copic markers it does kind of blend a little bit. It's not picking up on camera, but those were the colors I used on Dear Arlo. A little bit of E39 as well. Then for his little hat, I'm using R39 and just making it kind of a color that's going to match my cardstock basically. Then I will use that same R39 on the bow. If you're not sure what these are Copic markers. They're alcohol-based coloring markers meant for really a lot of art projects, but I like them for stamps. But if you don't have Copics, you could use anything. I always say you could use crayons, color pencils, watercolor, really anything that will add a little color to your project is just fine. You don't need to spend an arm and a leg on Copics if you don't want to. Then I'm taking my G29 color to make his sweater, and I kind of colored it a little bit messy, and that was G85, and then yellow green or YG67 just to add a little bit of texture to the present too. Then I'm taking N1 and N3 to create my ground. I don't want little Arlo just floating off into La La Land. He needs a little ground to stand on. So I'm going to just kind of paint a little bit of a ground with those N's, the N3 and N1. And I thought that I would like it just with the Copics, but I thought it was missing a little something. So I end up taking my Wink of Stella and adding that glitter shimmer all over the bottom. But I do that after I put my card on the card base. Next, I'm going to use these puffy snowflake stickers. These are left over from my Santa Lane card kit, and they're just really pretty, so I thought I would add them scattered around my sentiments. And using my little tool-in-one from Spellbinders, it makes it really easy to pick these up without taking away the stick from each sticker. And I was also able to pop out those little holes that were in the snowflake. For one of them, I'm going to kind of cut it so it looks like it's coming off of the page, just to make it look more of a natural scene, as natural, I guess, as gold snowflakes can be. I thought about adding more, but I don't know. I kind of went crazy with the snowflakes. For some reason, I ended up going with 6, which I usually don't go with even numbers, but oh well. With my Wink of Stella pen, I'm going to go over Arlo's sweater and the ground. If you've enjoyed this card, please hit the like button so I know, and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. I do have quite a bit of Spellbinders content, but it's not just Spellbinders, I guess. I could do other things, but I really like their products. So if you're interested in the doggy stamp set, I will link that below. And check out my channel for other videos for Christmas cards and other fun cards that I have coming up. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!